Travis Wayne Goodsell. Alright, let's get to YouTube's exploitation of their creators. As previously I found out that Exmo Lex got played and exploited by John DeLynn yesterday. And if you don't know the difference between getting played and getting promoted, Exmo Lex does not need to be promoted. She's already at the top of her game. She's already a success. She doesn't need John DeLynn. John DeLynn has a big enough following in and of himself, and yet he's purposely using his platform to promote other successes. He's keeping the top ex-Mormons at the top, leaving other ex-Mormons behind, feeling unwelcomed and not fitting in. And John even did a video about how those peons of ex-Mormonism can fit in by pulling themselves up by their own bootstraps. And it's sick. It's pathetic. And with YouTube, they're using creators to make money off of them with the partner program thing that they've got. And Exmo's a part of it, and John DeLynn's a part of it. They want to make money. And as a result, YouTube promotes their videos unequally. And that ain't cool. It ain't right. Long ago are the days when news hosts or late night show hosts were used to promote new talent rather than exploit the rich elite. SNL still utilizes new talent, or at least I don't know them. Maybe the rest of you do. But SNL itself uses actors and actresses that are somewhat new to the game anyway. You know, all the originals were made popular with SNL. Eddie Murphy, Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray. And so nowadays, all of that concept of helping to lift other people up once you're in a position of strength, it's gone. You know, maybe it was the Reagan era with the concept of trickle-down economics that is complete and utter failure. Nothing trickles down from the top. And the church, likewise. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is filthy rich. We're not talking billions. We're talking trillions filthy rich. You need to keep adding point zeros to the percentage of assistance and charity they claim they're giving. And that's the whole disturbing part, is that my exposing the crimes of the church has caused the church to get dirty. And it is a crime to silence people. As the church invests in Google, and Google took over YouTube. And so the church has a vested interest in controlling YouTube. A vested interest in controlling Microsoft. A vested interest in controlling GameStop. And so when a guy like me comes along that threatens their authority, threatens their power and their position of financial strength, yeah, they choose the wrong. They choose to be criminals to cover it up, to silence the threat. And we see this in the Book of Mormon, Helaman chapter 6, verse 24. Those within the organization who whistleblows, who rats them out, they have their own ways of dealing with that. And the church follows it to a T. And so YouTube is now, again, changing their terms of service. And it's specifically for those who are not in the partner program. They first talk about nobody is allowed to do facial recognition restrictions. You cannot collect any information that might identify a person without their permission. While this has always included facial recognition information, there's issues when you deal with the public. George Floyd's assassination. If it weren't for the people catching it on their cell phones and posting it on social media, the cops would have gotten away with yet another murder. And so it's disturbing in that sense. See, they're trying to word it as a protection against, illegal things, but when you're capturing an illegal incident in the act and exposing it to others, like the video I did for Exmo Lex, I'm calling it John DeLynn out for his crime of using Exmo Lex. But here's where YouTube is now treading into the financial trouble, because in all crimes, investigators follow the money. Who benefits in the commission of a crime? And here YouTube wants to monetize those of us who don't want to do our videos to make money. And so this is for me. YouTube has the right, no, you don't, to monetize all content on the platform, and ads may appear on videos from channels not in the YouTube partner program. They already have videos for commercials. They have channels of commercial products. And yet they want to flood our videos with advertisements. People want to watch the video they click on. They don't want to watch an ad. If they want to watch an ad, they'll click on the video for the ad. This is where YouTube could have distinguished itself. The first site where people can choose to watch commercials and avoid commercials if they wanted to. But nope. The commercial channels, they could have been in the partner program, problem solved. But nope, they want to exploit me. And so, as they're already silencing me, they may claim, well, we're going to help you out putting ads on your channel so that people can click on the ad instead of watching your video. And thus get more views. Don't you want more views? And what good are views if nobody watches my content? It's all about the music, man. You saw the Simpsons episode where Bart becomes a musician and he and Milhouse go on the road. And then Bart forgets it's all about the music, and Milhouse, it used to be about the music, man. And then Bart wakes up from his vision or whatever he was doing and goes, cool. And what are they going to put? Because I'm not in the partner program, so advertising companies aren't going to pick me. This is YouTube wanting to purposely put companies with my videos against their will, because they're gonna, what if it's the church? I mean, it would be kind of funny. It's like clicking on a church video and seeing toxic poop commercial. If you've not seen that yet, keep clicking on other videos. It'll appear. Or is that what they're planning on doing? Is putting church ads on my channel? Really? You want Mormons? Although I'm not really getting Mormons to my channel, I'm getting those who are against the church. And so you're purposely going to antagonize my audience, because it gets really disturbing when there's a video of a commercial that is wrong in so many ways. Denying science, denying truth. That is disturbing, talking about poop or feminine hygiene. The gush moments. That is funny. I can't find that commercial on YouTube. Where is it? I see the other commercials for Always pads. Where's the gush moment? And so are they purposely going to mock me then and put the toxic poop guy on? Are they going to make it the 30-second one where people are forced to watch the whole 30 seconds? This is disturbing on so many levels, as YouTube is all about the money now. They've forgotten their origins of why they're called YouTube. It was supposed to be a place for the regular citizen to upload videos. And if they are able to be creative, great. If they're just doing vlogs, talking about daily life, exposing the church's crimes because nobody else will do it, let them be. But nope. Bots came into the picture because they were paying people for a certain number of views. And so people were learning how to fudge the system to steal money. And all hell broke loose. That's why the Book of Mormon tells us about priestcraft. If you labor for money, you perish. And YouTube is on the verge of perishing because they're all about the money now. Serious people are getting hurt, whereas jokers, and yeah, I had previously watched that clip on YouTube from the movie Joker. I had tried to sit down and watch the movie, and couldn't get all the way through it. Got sidetracked and busy with other stuff. Hadn't gone back to it yet. So this clip was what I hadn't seen yet. Talk about your spoilers. But YouTube's lost their way. Putting professional people on the church, I did the video about how the church and YouTube, thus Google, are in on a financial scam. Because the church invests, and thus they have a vested interest in YouTube succeeding, and they have their own channels, multiple channels, all part of the partner program, making money by people clicking on the ads. And thus YouTube prospers, and the church prospers, and those of us not involved in the partner program or don't have trillions of dollars to invest to get, richer off of the interest, we get left behind. And YouTube is no longer about me. It's about Google. It's about the professional companies who have taken over YouTube. It's about those they favor and those who the companies want silenced. And this video will just be yet another video that gets silenced, as you are forced to watch toxic poop or the church at the beginning.